Hi! This is Future Lily, and you're going to get to listen to Future Lily for most of this video, because past Lily didn't get a lot of footage of this day, so I'm just going to kind of walk you through what was going on, and yeah. So, by the title of this video, you should know what was going on, but I climbed a mountain on Sunday, okay? Let me preface this by saying, I do not do this, willingly, okay? Yes, I do. Did I enjoy it? No. Was it cool getting to the top? Yes. So, there's that. But yeah, so, I don't have a lot of footage of this, and that's my bad. I really should have gotten more footage, but let's just say that I was dying, and that most of the footage would have just been heavy breathing and me panting, and, me just struggling to get up, which maybe that would be fun for YouTube, but, you know, I'm not gonna do that, okay? I'm not gonna do that. Hello, everybody. This is the outfit for today, but I got the new shoes on. As you can see, we got the new shoes on, but Emmanuel is making me climb a mountain today. Not cool. But we're gonna be climbing and doing some hiking, so stay tuned. Watch me die, because this is gonna... I don't do this, but yeah. Also, I think this is incredibly funny, but like, look at my outfit, and then look at my bag. I don't care, okay? It's the only backpack I have that's like this, so it'll work though. We got snacks, we got water with us, we have sunscreen, so. Alright, so as you can see from the videos that I did take, kind of like my outfit and stuff, the last time I ever did this, because this is not the first time I've gone, let's just say I love Emmanuel very much. This is the second time that I have gone up this mountain because he wanted to do it, okay? Now, I'm not sitting here and saying, well, I was like forced to do whatever. No, I did this willingly. If I didn't want to do it, I would have not had to go up the mountain, okay? I'm going to say that first and foremost, alright? I did it because I honestly kind of wanted to see if I could make it to the top this time. The last time I did this, I made it about halfway and I had to clock out because I was like, listen, I literally feel like I'm gonna pass out. I am struggling to breathe. My legs are burning. Even when I was sitting, I sat for I was taking so many breaks and they were long breaks. It took me 2 hours, I believe, to get about halfway the last time I did this, okay? And that was without, I hadn't been working out. I did walk a lot because of my job, but it wasn't to the point where, like, it would have made a difference, to be honest, because where we went, you're already pretty high in, elevation, and then while you're climbing, you climb about 2,000 in elevation. It's about 2,700 steps, and I was struggling last time, like, really bad. And honestly, I was impressed with myself with how far I made it last time, so, like, it's whatever. This time, though, we reached the top, baby. And I'm gonna tell you right now, it feels good, it feels good. Not right now, because I am so sore, my legs hurt so bad. But I'm gonna let you go ahead and see just what it looked like when you're at the base of this thing. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that line that is right in between the trees, that's where we're going. All the way up there, and all we've done is walk up a hill, and I'm already tired. So as you can see, it was, it doesn't look that bad, okay? It does not look that bad until you start climbing. And this thing is honestly a beast. The last time I went, I was not prepared at all. I knew we were going to be climbing it, and I knew it was going to be tough. I didn't realize just how bad it was going to be, though, okay? I wore shoes that were too small for me last time. We did not have any water or food with us. I know, very bad. Okay, when we got to the place, there's a little, like, storefront where you can get, like, drinks and stuff, and we did pick up some drinks, so it wasn't like we went up without anything, but we had just bottles that did not last us the whole time, and it wasn't, like, if I remember correctly, only one of them was a water, and that sucked. I also did not eat much before that, so that also was like a my bad. So last time I wasn't prepared at all. This time I came prepared, okay? I got a bag packed, I had a water bottle, there was food, I wore my new shoes that I had just got in, which fit me and were much better than the ones I had last time. We ate, and we did not do, like, anything before or anything, we just straight went there, and that was it, okay? Also, I got a parking spot that was literally, like, right next to it. The last time we went, I parked down in, like, the city, and we walked, like, without even being at the place, at least 20 minutes to get there. So that was, like, an uphill. It wasn't, like, a straight shot. We went up a hill to get to it, and then we started the climb. So that was fun. But yeah, so as you can see, this thing, it's no joke. It's no joke. Alright, so from the first clip I'm going to show you, I believe we are only like a couple hundred steps up from where we had started, which is crazy because as you see, like I keep showing you footage of this, you're going to see it looks like we are very far up. And it's just kind of crazy, the difference, just a little bit of climb there did, like, we were like, it was like, you're walking up, you don't think you make it very far, which you really don't, it's not that far, and then you look back and it's like, you can see the whole city, right, and it was just phenomenal, especially once you got out of the tree line. Alright, and so, like, with these next two clips, it's, first of all, beautiful scenery, like, it is so pretty. It was me, Emmanuel, and his younger brother. His younger brother hasn't done it either. And listen, there is something about being the only person in a group that isn't as active as, like, the other people that really humbles you when you start doing things like this. I work out now, okay? And I think that is the only reason that I made it to the top, and I'm not even kidding. I have not been necessarily training for this, but we have been working on, like, we've been doing leg day, and we've been doing a lot of stamina and things like that, endurance training, really, and honestly, it is very impressive, like, I'm impressed with myself, okay? I'm very proud with how far I made it up the thing, especially with just, like, I went into it, like, I wouldn't want to expect too much. I knew that I wanted to make it to the top. If I didn't, it kind of is what it is, but I knew I could make it further than I did last time, and if I already made it, like, halfway last time, I can do it. So it was kind of like that thought process is what I was going into. But it's really humbling when you have two other people with you that are both extremely active people, who are fit, who, like, have worked on endurance, and are just, like, they're not breathing hard, they rarely look phased. It was just like, man. And my face gets red, like, I don't know, I think it's a condition, but I can't remember, not like anything bad, but like some people, certain emotion or like physical activity and stuff will make your face just foof, and I get incredibly red. Like, I was so red that Emmanuel's brother asked me if I was sunburnt, and I was like, I shouldn't be, I don't feel sunburnt. And I was like, that's just the whole way up, that's how I looked, I was like, oh my god. But it was humbling. Okay, I'm gonna tell you it was humbling. But yeah, these next two videos are just, it's the scenery and stuff. I'm also gonna talk about it in this clip that I'm about to show you, but there was a guy that was absolutely hustling. He had ice with him, like a full thing of ice, and he was selling drinks while going up and, like, down. I cannot, bro, because he did not go up once. There's no way, because the people that were coming down that had passed us, we had heard him talking about somebody selling, like, stuff to drink. And then as we're going up, we see him coming up and he passes us. And I laughed a little bit, and he was like, "You're laughing now." And I'm not kidding, that's what he said. He said, "You're laughing now." And I'm like, listen, I'm not laughing at you. I want one really bad. I'm not even gonna lie. I want a cold drink right now. I don't have cash. I don't have, like, it's whatever, you know? And I was seeing myself, I was like, what I would kill for an ice cold drink right now, but it's fine. There's a guy with drinks selling them in front of us. I cannot believe he's done that. Oh my god. Pulling up ice up here is crazy. This is, it's called a DJI Osmo.
Sorry, I have this task in Pokemon Go. I have this task in Pokemon Go. It's like 1 point.
Fuck, he's got a point. I think those red rocks should be...
Red rocks. The red rocks.
Not red rocks.
Kissing Camels?
Yeah. What is that called, though?
I told you. Right there. Ooh. That's like, who's gonna carry the boat? What?
Oh, Bane.
No. Who's gonna carry the boat? Yeah, the guy's like, who's gonna carry the boat?
That's crazy.
Who is?
He comes up to and he bites the shit out of one of us. We get rabies. Oh, please not me. Hi. Can I take a video of you? You keep moving and I can't see you. Don't, he's gonna bite you.
What are you looking at me? Pasty? I'm gonna pet him.
There he goes, he's sitting right there for you.
Look at that little guy.
Oh, he's getting those little orange peels.
You don't mind if I paint this red, right?
Oh my god.
Listen, if you punted that squirrel that way, how far do you think you'd go? That way? Yeah.
We were
I
down
think
there.
I'll make it farther if I throw it. Right? I think it's farther if you punt it.
And this last clip that I'm going to go ahead and show you that I got is us at the top. That is the full view. All of the clips before you think you're high up, and then you finally make it to the top, and it's just like, holy cow. Like, that is amazing, honestly. 2,700 sounds like a big number. Like, we knew it was a big number, but it didn't sound like it would be that much of a difference, if that makes sense. And you get to the top of this thing, and it is just, like, gorgeous. It's just beautiful. And you could see pretty much everything. Like, if I knew exactly where I lived, I could probably pinpoint it. And it was just like, I don't know, something about those experiences, when you do something that you weren't able to do before, and you know that you've put a lot of effort in and you've done a lot of work, and the fact that you try it again and you're able to do it, it's just something about that feeling is pretty amazing. It was like, I would not let myself give up. I was like, listen, you are so far, like, just keep climbing, you're gonna make it, like, it's gonna happen, just take your time. And we did it in 2 hours and 40 minutes, so almost 3 hours, when last time it took me 2 hours to get halfway. And I think that I was just super proud of myself, the fact that I made it so far in a much shorter time span than last time was just like, I don't know, I was really proud of myself, and then the view just really, like, made up for it. You're crazy.
We did that shit.
We did. All the way up. It's beautiful, though. How crazy are we? Pretty flippin' crazy.
I would.
So, but it was, I'm not going to use the word fun, but yeah, but it was an experience, and I'm happy that I did make it up. Now, coming back down, okay, a lot of people go back down the steps, which you're not supposed to do on the website for this place. I know, I don't know whoever, it's a hike, so I don't know who else would look at it, but on the website it says don't go back down the steps, because where you're at, like, you would have to get pretty much airlifted out, and a helicopter cannot land there. So they would have to find a spot to land, and then you would have to wait for emergency services to climb up all of the steps that you're on. They have to climb the same steps with equipment and everything to get to you. And so, like, can you imagine going back down the steps, slipping, and then falling, like, 2,000, 1,000 steps, or even a couple hundred? Like, and they're not, like, it is not like this, where you're gradually going up. It's pretty much like this. You're not, like, you would be tumbling for a while. And we saw 2 people slip going down. They didn't tumble all, like, down. They just kind of slipped, caught themselves, and whatever. But it's still, like, oh my god. Like, if that person couldn't stop themselves, or if they even fell not on their butt but forward, holy cow, like, that would have been not good, okay? So we went down the path that you're supposed to, and this stinking path, I understand why people go back down the steps now, because we're going down this path, and it was like, you can't tell exactly what the path, like, where the path is, right? So you're just kind of hoping that you're following it. And there was a part, it was the whole thing, like, up until where we found where, like, the path kind of stabilizes, and then you're just kind of going down the mountain. It was down, and it was also slippery gravel and stuff, and we, like, were kind of tumbling and whatever, and then there's always one person that falls, and it was me this time. Okay, I slipped. And thank whatever was watching out for me, okay? Because there was a rock on my left side that I could have scraped going down, okay? And there was a stick that I landed right next to that was pointing directly up that could have, I don't know, stabbed me or something. Like, it could have been not great, but I thankfully landed on the, like, here. Like, I didn't even scrape myself that bad, which is crazy, because I didn't go down very gracefully. I went down. But, like, it's mostly on this elbow, if you can see it, like that right there. I don't mean to flip you off, sorry. But, like that, I scraped here, and then there's some up here, but I'm pretty much healed now, because I did not get hurt, like, pretty much at all. So, that was amazing, but it was just like, oh my god. Like, I don't want to fall. So we were very, very careful going back down, but we were also, like, on a mission. And I remember last time when me and Manuel went down, there's, like, while you're going up the steps, there's a couple of paths that are kind of like breakaway, that in case, like, if you just can't make it up, you can just go around the paths. We went off of one of those last time, and I was dying still. Like, we were walking down. We weren't even climbing anymore. We were walking down, but my knees were killing me. I was out of breath. Like, I just was like, oh my god, I don't think I'm gonna make it back down. Like, I genuinely was like, you might have to carry me, because and it was just bad, okay? This time, we were on a mission, okay? We walked down. I was feeling pretty okay. My sides were hurting, and it's funny because you think once you start going down, you're fine and that you're in the clear. But no, because the impact of going down like that, where you're, like, you don't stop. There is no part where it's just straight. You're going down the entire time. It hurts your, like, joints and stuff while you're doing that. So we just were very careful, and we made it back down safely and everything. So I'm just very thankful for that, and it was an experience. And sadly, I think we're gonna have to do it again at some point, because my younger sibling wants to go, and we're gonna have to find time for us to go with them as well. And I'm like, I have to. Oh my goodness. But, you know, it's okay. We'll see what happens when we get there. But also, it was funny, because once we got out of that, we kind of, like, calmed down and whatever, and we went to a restaurant, and this poor lady, okay, she filled up our drinks at least 3 times, not even kidding, because she comes up to us, she takes our order, our drink order first, because we're like, we don't know what we want. We're barely thinking, like, our heads are shut off, man. And so she takes our drink order and she comes back with them. And it was almost like she set them down and there was like a minute or like minute and a half difference between her setting them down and walking away before the drinks were gone. Emmanuel and Emmanuel's brother finished theirs very quickly. And I was pretty much almost done when she came back and gave us refills and then took our actual food order, but it was like we were so thirsty. Which is funny because we were staying hydrated. We drank. We had 2 bottles, 2 different bigger bottles, like bigger bottles with us. And we finished both of them before we even made it to the top. And then it was like, well. But yeah, I would say it was an experience. But I hope the view was nice for you and I hope that you enjoy listening to me talk because that's pretty much what this video is because I did not get any footage of this whole thing. So, but yeah, so that was my weekend. I am still sore. My legs still hurt. But you know, I got a little tan out of it and I might gain even more muscle and endurance than I did before. So, but I hope that you enjoyed this. And that wherever you are, whether it be night, day, or whatever, that you have a good one, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.